Hello, everybody. Welcome to our group presentation today about case number 6, that is about the daughter Baker's dental office. Today I'll talk about the first part, that is presenting about the analysis of 7P's service marketing myths. And in this case, this case is a just a clear example of how service provider can strategically apply the marketing myths to deliver a distinctive and high quality service environment. Among the seven elements, data packets intentionally modified five, while the remaining two saw minor strategy enhancement. So let's go through each P in turn. First of all, is the product. Data Packers redesigned her core service value offering to highlight the superior dental care and patient-centered customization. She introduced advanced diagnostic technologies, including the diagnostics laser and the digital X-rays. So, to enhance the patient experience and outcomes, she added the educational contents like videos or reading materials. Moreover, she also focused on the comfort features such as headphones, overhead mobile devices, and even blankets and pillows during the um, longer procedures. And all of these have elevates the service more than just dental checkup. It's become a personalized care experience. And next come to the place. Dr. Bakers make a bold decision to relocate and redesign her clinic from the ground up. The new location reflect the Scandinavian aesthetic, offering a space that both functional and inviting. She incorporated elements such as children area or large window with bird feeders and private consultation rooms, and on of which contributed to a calm and efficient environment for both staff and patients. Moving to people. Recognizing that service quality depends heavily on staff, Dr. Pickett restructured her team to retrain the employees and focus on hiring individuals who embrace the teamwork and patient care values. She supported team development with training workshops, group trips, and transparent sharing of financial performance align people motivation. She also proactively handle interpersonal issue. For instance, addressing any prima donna behavior sometimes seen in hygienists. Now let's talk about the process. With the help of consultant, Dr. Beckett overhauled nearly every operational system. This include billing, or lab coordination and patient treatment workflow. She introduced time standard for procedures, enforced a 20 minutes maximum wait policy, and cross-trained staff to improve flexibility. This change will ensure the consistency, reduce inefficiencies, and boost the patient satisfaction. And the last one is physical evidence. That is, in service marketing, the physical environment speak volumes. Dr. Beckett intentionally curated the visual and sensory elements of her clinic to reflect the professionalism and comfort. From modern furniture and soothing color palettes to classical music and visibly clean high-tech equipment, everything was designed to reassure patient and also build trust. Even displaying the diplomas contribute to the perception of credibility. And now, on those, the next two P's weren't actively changed, they were still strategically considered. Regarding the price, Dr. Beckett make a deliberate choice not to lower her price, but to compete with HMO rates. Instead, she just justify her premium prices by emphasizing the quality of care and personalized experience she offered. And for the promotion, Dr. Beckett chose not to engage in traditional advertising due to industry norms and her own values. However, she relied heavily on the word of mouth marketing and strong online preference through her website and thank you card for referrals. These subtle efforts will help enforce her brand image even without formal promotional campaigns. So to conclude, Dr. Beckett case demonstrate a well thought out application of the seven P's in service setting. Her strategic adjustments across the product, place, people, process, physical evidence, along with mindful decision and regarding price and promotion that help differentiate her practice and also build loyal patient base.
So, for question number two, why do people dislike going to a dentist? Do you feel that the Beckett has addressed this problem effectively? So, about to answer the questions why people dislike going to the dentist. So, based on the case, people often dislike going to a dentist for several reasons. The first of all is they have a fear and anxiety. So, dental procedures are often associated with pain, discomfort, and unfamiliar sensations, which make patients anxious or fearful. The second thing is negative past experiences. So many patients have had unpleasant or painful dental visits in the past, leading to the lasting negative perception. Third thing is inconvenience. So dental appointments can be seen as an interruptions to daily life and an inconvenience, especially if waiting times are long. Perceived lack of value, so patients may not always see or understand the value of high quality dental care, especially if it comes with higher out of pocket cost and loss of control. So sitting in a dental chair, unable to see or fully understand what's happening, can make patients feel vulnerable. And the last one is embarrassment. So some people feel self conscious about the conditions of their teeth or oral hygiene. So has the Beckett addressed this problem effectively? Dr. Beckett has taken several thoughtful and effective steps to address these common concerns. Number one is comfortable and welcoming environment. She invested in a modern, spacious, and beautifully designed office with natural light, art, live plants, and comfortable furniture. The waiting area offers coffee, tea, and current magazines, helping patients relax before the appointment. The second thing is amenities for distractions and comfort. So patients can listen to music with headphones, watch birds through latch windows, or enjoy mobiles hanging from the ceiling during treatment. And children can play or watch movies in a dedicated room, reducing anxiety for both kids and patients. The third thing is modern, minimally invasive equipment. Like the Beckett uses state-of-the-art technology like digital X-rays with less radiation and diurnodent lasers for early painless cavity detection, making procedures less intimidating and more comfortable. The fourth thing is has friendly team-oriented staff. So the staff is trained to be caring, professional, and team oriented, ensuring positive interactions at every touch point. And Dr. Beckett emphasizes the importance of the staff patient's relationships, recognizes that the most perceptions of quality come from these interactions. And the fifth thing is efficient, respectful scheduling. So the office tries to minimize waiting times and keeps patients informed about delays, respecting their time and reducing frustration. And the sixth thing is patients, educations, and communication. So educational resources are available, and the big health ensures patients understand the treatment and the value of quality care, helping to reduce fear and unknown.
Hello everyone, now I'll be examining question 3. How do Dr. Bennett and her staff educate patients about the service they are receiving? And what else could they do for improvement? Let me begin by outlining the comprehensive approaches that Dr. Bennett and her staff currently employ to educate patients about their dental services. First and foremost, Dr. Bennett's practice emphasizes the importance of initial patient engagement. Every new patient undergoes an initial exam, during which Dr. Bennett conducts a thorough needs assessment and explains the practice approach. This critical first step sets clear expectations and introduces patients to the philosophy and quality focus of the office. Secondly, the office provides extensive educational materials in a dedicated conference room. These resources include educational videos and reading materials that demonstrate different dental procedures and explain how patients can maximize treatment outcomes. This dedicated space creates an environment conducive to learning and reflection. Thirdly, the practice leverages the interactive technology to enhance patients' understanding. Chairside computer monitors display digital x-rays and photos, allowing patients to visually understand their dental conditions and treatment options. This transparency helps demystify procedures and actively involves patients in their care decisions. Moreover, staff members engage in personalized consultations with patients, discussing treatment options, using visual aids, and direct communication to ensure understanding. This personalized interaction helps clarify the value and necessity of recommended services, creating a more informed patient base. In addition to these direct methods, a patient mission statement is prominently displayed in the waiting area, emphasizing the practice's commitment to education, progressive care, and patient concerns. This served as a constant reminder of the practice values and priorities. Finally, the practice maintains ongoing communication through follow up calls after major procedures. Staff members check on patients, answer questions, and reinforce aftercare instructions, ensuring continuity of care and education. Now, let me turn to potential improvements that could further strengthen patient education efforts. Drawing on services marketing concepts such as the service marketing triangle, service blueprinting, and the importance of managing the customer experience. Dr. Bennett's practice could implement several additional strategies. First, developing a comprehensive patient information portal would provide significant value. An online portal could offer personalized treatment plans, educational resources, FAQs, and post visit care instructions, making information accessible at any time. This digital approach would complement existing face to face education methods. Second, offering group educational workshops or webinars could expand the practice educational reach. Regular in person or virtual sections on oral health topics could empower patients and foster a sense of community among the practice's patient space. Third, implementing pre-visit information packs would help patients prepare more effectively. Sending digital or physical information packs before appointments can help patients prepare, reduce anxiety, and set appropriate expectations for their visit. Fourth, utilizing social media and email newsletter would create ongoing engagement opportunities. Sharing tips, success stories, and educational content through these channels can keep patients informed and engaged between visits, maintaining the educational relationship beyond the office settings. Fifth, soliciting and sharing patients' testimonials with appropriate consent would provide powerful educational tools. Real patient stories about their experiences and outcomes can help educate new patients and build trust in the practice capabilities. And finally, implementing interactive feedback mechanism would create two-way communication channels. Providing digital surveys or suggestion boxes allows patients to ask questions and express concerns, which the staff can then address through targeted educational efforts. In conclusion, Dr. Bennett's practice demonstrates a strong foundation in patient education through multiple touchpoints and communication methods. However, by incorporating these additional strategies based on services marketing principles, the practice could further enhance its educational impact and strengthen patient relationships. The key lies in creating a comprehensive, multi channel approach that meets the patients where they are and provides information in formats that best serve their individual needs and preferences.
Okay, moving on to question 4 about what supplementary services are offered. How do they enhance service delivery? So, Dr. Beckett's dental office employs a strategic mix of supplementary services that go beyond traditional dental care to enrich the patient experience, differentiate the practice, and foster deeper, long lasting relationships with parents. These services, while not directly related to the core dental treatments, are designed to create a seamless, integrated service experience that emphasizes both functional efficiency and emotional comfort. By offering a well rounded supplementary services, Dr. Beckett effectively enhances service delivery, not just in terms of the technical expertise, but also through the design and culture of the practice. So let's break the points down. First, they offer the service environment and atmosphere as an experience. So that is one of the most effective supplementary services provided by Dr. Beckett's office. Is like the deliberate design of the physical environment, rather than just simply being a place to perform treatments. The space is transformed into an immersive experience that communicates the brand values of care, comfort, and sophistication. The Scandinavian inspired design reflects a commitment to detail, not just in clinical procedures, but also in creating a relaxing and aesthetically pleasant an environment. And the modern furniture, the use of natural light, and the addition of like the live plants and a calming presence of classical music in the background would create a holistic atmosphere that allows patients to feel as though they are stepping into a space that prioritizes their well-being. This thoughtful integration of servicescape aligns with the theories of services marketing, where the physical environment or the servicescape is crucial to shaping customer perceptions of service quality. This feeling of tranquility and professionalism projected through the design reduces the patient anxiety, which is a critical factor when delivering dental services, where fear and discomfort are common among the customers. And furthermore, the waiting area serves as an additional spaces for reinforcing the practice's brand patient-centric care, offering amenities like coffee, the tea, the magazines, not only serves as a practical purpose but enhances the psychological experience of waiting, reducing the frustration. This tactic ensures that the patient's first touch point with the service is positive even before the clinical interaction begins. The environment thus acts as a service product itself, ensure that patients are primed for a more pleasant, less stressful experience. The second thing that they offer is the interactive and personalized patient education. So, the cornerstone of Dr. Beckett's supplementary services lies in the emphasis on patient education and interactive communication. We consider a setting that in the traditional dental, patients often remain passive receivers of the care of the service. But Dr. Beckett's practice turns this dynamic on its head by incorporating educational materials and like the interactive media into the service delivery too. For example, the practice offers educational videos and reading materials that explain dental procedures and provide patients with information about post treatment care. This not only empowers patients to make informed decisions about their health, but also strengthens the patient provider relationship by fostering a sense of trust and collaboration among them. Additionally, the use of digital technology in treatment rooms, such as large monitors displaying real time digital x rays and photos, is a significant value added service. It allows patients to view and engage with their treatment options while encouraging a more open dialogue between dental staff and the patient. The active involvement of the patient in their treatment process aligns with the concept of service co creation. In this case, patients become participants in their own service delivery, contributing to their own experience of value creation. This educational aspect also serves as a form of relationship marketing, where the goal is to foster long term relationships rather than one off transactions. Patients who understand the treatment options and the importance of follow up care are more likely to return for future appointments and maintain loyalty to the practice. The next point is the follow up and post treatment care. So, while clinical services end when a procedure is complete, right? Dr. Beckett's dental practice would go beyond this by providing a comprehensive post treatment support. A follow up call after major procedures serves as additional touch point to reinforce the practice's commitment to patient well being and demonstrates an added layer of care. This kind of service adds significant value, especially when patients are often left uncertain or answers after invasive treatments. So, by reaching out, the practice ensures that any potential issues are identified and addressed before they become serious, contributing to higher patient satisfaction and lower levels of post treatment anxiety. Furthermore, the practice offers small yet impactful gestures, such as these thank you cards for patients who refers others, and the gift bag containing essential dental care products like toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, dental floss, so far and so more. After the routine cleanings, these small tokens, while seemingly trivial, play a significant role in enhancing the emotional experience of service. They act as expressions of gratitude from the dental clinic and help build stronger emotional connections between the practice and its patients. These post visit touchpoints contribute to patient retention and increase the likelihood of positive word of mouth marketing, which is a key driver in Dr. Beckett's largely referral based business model. And finally, is the employee engagement and training as a supplementary service. So let me explain this. You may seem it's not relevant, right? But while not often recognized as a supplementary service, the training, the engagement, and the development of the dental staff are critical components of service delivery too. Dr. Beckett's decision to foster a team oriented environment rather than creating a siloed, hierarchical structure reflects an importance of internal service quality. This creates a culture in which every employee, from the front desk staff to the dental hygienist, is focused on delivering a high quality care. This internal focus translates directly into the quality of the service that the patient experience. Additionally, the practice commitment to rewarding employees through bonuses tied to practice performance and offering opportunities for professional development through external training aligns with the internal marketing strategies too. When staff members feel valued and are continually learning, their satisfaction and productivity are enhanced, which in turn improves the patient experience. The integration of team building trips and recognition programs further strengthens the internal culture, creating a more motivated workforce that delivers better service. Because I believe that when you walk into any service provider firm, the atmosphere, how the staff interact in it, are they really happy with the work? It shows and it affected your shopping mood, the time you spend there as well. So that is also can consider a very powerful supplementary service that you can enhance. So, in conclusion, the supplementary services offered at Dr. Becker's dental practices are multifaceted and thoughtful in their design, all aimed at enhancing both the emotional and functional aspects of the patient experience. From the design of the office space to the patient education, the follow up care, the staff engagement, understanding of the complexities involved in service delivery in a healthcare sector. They align with the service marketing mix and the core principles of service quality, demonstrating that in service industry like the dentistry, value is co-created through a combination of tangible and intangible element. By investing in these supplementary services, Dr. Beckett not only improves the quality of care but also differentiates the practice in a competitive market, fostering long term patient loyalty and satisfaction in the end.
And now moving on to the question, contrast your own dental care experiences with the offered by Dr. Beckett's practice. What differences do you see? Based on your review of this case, what advice would you give to your current and former dentist and Dr. Beckett? First, let's talk about different differences I observe in the overall service experience. When I go to a dentist in Vietnam, the environment is usually very basic. The waiting rooms are quite plain, often just white walls and metal chairs. It feels a bit cold and clinical. But when I read about Dr. Becker's clinic, I was impressed by how much effort they put into designing a warm, welcoming space. They use Scandinavian design, natural light, relaxing music, art, and even offer tea or coffee. This really shows that they understand how the servicescape can shape the emotional experience of patients. Next, in terms of process and service delivery, in my case, the service process tends to be unstructured. Sometimes I have to wait longer than expected, but I don't always get clear communication about delays. But at Dr. Beckett's practice, they have standardized procedures. Each treatment has a fixed time slot. If there's a delay, the staff calls the patient in advance. This reflects strong service process design and helps create reliable and consistent delivery. And now let's take a look at the supplementary services, which are often missing in my experiences. Typically, after treatment, I just leave. There are no follow-up message or thank you notes. In contrast, Dr. Becker's clinic offers follow-up calls, thank you cards for referrals, care kits after cleaning, and even small comfort items during procedures like pillows and blankets. These are great examples of both facilitating and enhancing services in the flows of service model, which help increase perceived value, especially for a high price service. Another big difference lies in the human element. The staff, the front desk staff I usually encounter are polite, but the interaction is very transactional. There's little empathy or engagement. However, Dr. Beckett clearly invests in people. Her staff is trained not just in technical skills, but also in how to create a positive service encounter. They share a mission, support each other, and make patients feel genuinely cared for. This focus on team culture and empathy really supports customer trust and loyalty. And lastly, when it comes to technology and equipment, some clinics I have visited use older tools. Patients rarely get to see what's going on. But Dr. Beckett used advanced tools like digital X-rays, diagnosis, and monitors to show image directly to patients. This enhances both the tangible and assurance mentioned in the service quality framework. So, what advice could I give? First, to my current and former dentist, they can try to improve the overall service, not just the treatment. A small change like explaining procedure better, making the waiting area more friendly, and sending a follow-up message could make a big difference. Also, using basic standardization can help reduce errors and make the service more professional. And finally, train staff to show more empathy and engagement during service encounter because patients don't just remember what you did, they remember how you make them feel. And to Dr. Beckett, the service quality is truly impressive, but the challenge is making that quality visible to new patients. I could suggest using tools like video testimonial, blog posts, or short educational clips on your websites to communicate value more clearly. They may also consider offering a discount first visit or a referral reward system. This would lower the perceived risk for new customers and encourage word of mouth, which they already rely on. And lastly, even without traditional advertising, the patient education strategy can act as a subtle yet profound form of relationship marketing. So, in summary, Dr. Becker's practice is an excellent example of applying service marketing theory into real life execution from the physical environment and processes to people, technology, and supplementary services. As a patient, I would feel much more cared for in the clinic, not just medically, but emotionally.
For the next question, I will be evaluating Dr. Beckett's website, which is now my Chico Dentist website, focusing on its strengths and areas for improvement. Let's begin with the strength of the website. First, the site does an excellent job in terms of personalization and human connection. It introduced the dental team through detailed bios that include personal story, educational backgrounds, and also reason why each dentist chose this profession. This not only humanized the service but also have reduced anxiety for new patients, which is particularly important in the dental field. By presenting team members as warm and relatable professionals, the website built a sense of trust and emotional reassurance. Secondly, the site demonstrates a high level of transparency and professional credibility. Each dentist profile lists degrees, licenses, event training, and professional membership. This level of detail allows patients, especially those unfamiliar with technical dental procedure, to feel more confident about the quality and the reliability of the care they will receive. Another strength is the website reflection of a positive service culture and patient focus. Friendly phrases like welcome home and we can't wait to meet you immediately create a welcoming atmosphere. In addition, testimonials included throughout the site provide social proof of the clinic's care and consistency. These elements signal to potential patients that comfort, satisfaction, and long-term relationship are top priorities at this clinic. Next, the site also demonstrates cultural sensitivity and accessibility. It mentioned that Dentists are fluent in both Spanish and Farsi, which show awareness of the linguistic diversity in the local community. This kind of inclusive messaging reassures non-speaking patients that they will be heard, understood, and cared for. In terms of content structure, the site excels at communicating a wide range of dental services. On the comprehensive dental solution page, treatments are grouped into preventive, restorative, and specialized services. The descriptions are clear, jargon-free, and easy to understand, helping visitors quickly find a care that fits their needs. This not only promotes transparency but also reinforces the clinic's image as a full service provider capable of handling both routine and complex procedure. An additional strength is the clinic's strategic integration with specialized services for patients uh, with sleep problem or airway issue. The website links directly to a sister clinic, Somnia Chico. This shows that the clinic takes these complex needs seriously and has built specialized resources to address them. It adds another layer of professionalism here that professionalism that isn't commonly found in general dental practices. Now we will move on to area for improvement in our suggestion. So one key weakness is the lack of real visual content. While the bios are well written, the site misses an opportunity to show authentic photograph or video of the dental team and clinic. Without real visual, the emotional connection with potential patients remain limited, especially since many people judge service quality based on what they see and how the environment feels. So to address this, we recommend adding professional but more natural photos of the teams at work, interacting with patients during procedure. A short welcome video or a behind the scene tour of the clinic would also help create a stronger emotional bond with site visitor. Another area for improvement is the limited support for non-English speaker. While the ability to speak Spanish and Farsi is mentioned in bios, the actual website is only available in English. This presents a barrier for non-English speaking patients and may prevent them from fully engaging with the information or booking an appointment. We suggest providing translated version of the most essential page, such as the meet the team, the new patient, or the contact one. This would make the website more accessible and inclusive, ensuring that on patient can understand what to expect and how to receive care in their preferred language. In conclusion, Dr. Beckett's website does an excellent job of reflecting the clinic's warmth, professionalism, and strong team identity. The content aligns closely with the core values described in the case study, particularly the focus on quality, patient comfort, and long-term relationship. However, by improving visual authenticity or offering a language option can provide the clinic can enhance its digital presence even further. These changes would help bridge the gap between service quality and patient perception, ultimately improving trust, satisfaction, and engagement for all types of patients. Thank you. Okay. Thank